Oh no. Woman charged with DUI after driving into two people at a Vero Beach parade. Police say Susan Harvey's, two first names, THC was almost twice the legal limit. Vero Beach, Florida. Drunk driver is accused of driving to an elderly couple in Vero Beach Saturday night shortly after a Christmas parade there had ended. Police said the victims, both in their 90s, were knocked unconscious and hospitalized, but both are expected to be okay. Thank God. Their names have not been released. 72-year-old Susan Harvey of Vero Beach was arrested and charged with driving under the influence. Investigators said that her blood alcohol level was the same at the time of the crash was nearly twice the legal limit. According to the police, the crash happened at the 3400 block of Ocean Drive. They said the parade had just wrapped and the couple were putting their chairs into the trunk of their car when Harvey drove up to them. A photo from the scene shows a crowd of people surrounding the car moments after the crash. Witnesses said they did that to prevent the woman behind the wheel from driving away. Harvey was freed from prison after just posting a $500 bond. Wait, that's all the bond was? She nearly killed two people. That's fucked up. Police say she could be facing more severe charges depending on the outcome of the investigation. Good. She tried to run over great-grandma with her car. Fucking bitch. Honestly, who the fuck does? What? Why does this? Why does the thumbnail have her arrest photo? It's in the video.
A terrifying scene Saturday night as a car drove into two elderly people after a Christmas parade in Vero Beach. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Gianna Caserta. Police say the driver was not trying to hit anyone. They say she was drunk. Ari Hyde is in Vero Beach with how witnesses say they
And I feel like drunk driving inherently means you're trying to hit someone, but that's just me.
This crash happened right here, the 3400 block of Ocean Drive. Police have not released the names of the victims, but say it's a couple in their 90s. Both were hurt seriously, but I'm told both are expected to be okay.
On.
I spoke to a woman who works in this area. She heard the crash and says that sound of the impact is something she'll never be able to unhear.
Until she gets really drunk.
By a drunk driver. This photo was taken just moments after the crash. You can see all the people surrounding the Lexus. Witnesses say they did that to stop the woman behind the wheel from driving away. This photo shows the side view mirror of that woman's car busted from the impact of the crash. And Vero Beach police say this is the woman who was driving, Susan Harvey. She's 72 years old.
God, she looks awful.
And police say her blood alcohol level at the time of the crash was almost twice the legal limit. By Sunday morning, all that was left at the scene, orange paint used by investigators to figure out what happened. This is the 3400 block of Ocean Drive. Police say around 7 p.m. Saturday, right after the Vero Beach Christmas parade ended, an elderly couple in their 90s was putting their chairs away in the trunk of their car when Harvey drove into them. Police say both victims were knocked unconscious. Both were taken to the hospital, but both are
I mean, I am glad that they're going to make a full recovery, though. That's a silver lining. Because God forbid they don't.
expected to recover. Harvey was arrested and charged with driving under the influence. Harvey spent a short time in jail. She was freed after posting a $500 bond. Police say she could face more severe charges depending on what they find in the investigation. In Vero Beach, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.
God damn it, what is it with WPBF and they're having abrupt cuts?